Got me on my heck shit. Sure, on my heck shit. We doing multiple X's. Know who the best is. Got me on my heck shit. Make a count going heck. Got me on my heck shit. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent. Tell me what's next, bitch. About to get a check, bitch. All them other broke cryptos getting scammed like Exit. You know who the best is. Trying to invest, my suggestion. Go and get some hex quick. Got me on my heck shit. 4 cent, 5 cent, 6 cent. Tell me what's next, bitch. Got me on my heck shit. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent. Tell me what's next, bitch. About to get a check, bitch. All them other broke cryptos getting scammed like Exit. You know who the best is. Trying to invest, my suggestion. Go and get some hex quick. Got me on my heck shit. 4 cent, 5 cent, 6 cent. Tell me what's next, bitch. All on the net trying to flip my investment. I sent them a message to get some suggestions. Couple tutorials, learned a few lessons. I clicked a few links, I made several transactions. Ran in the hex and I said I'ma test it. I ran a few functions, it brought satisfaction. Taught me compounding and multiplication. The mother cryptos was percentage and fraction. Staking got the MetaMask app too active. APY way too high, no cap. 3.69 inflation, they capped it. Got me taking all the booty and the loot like the cap. This is what the hood call internet trap. Chilling in the chat, got the intellect crack. T-shirt after t-shirt, we stack. Market share better be where we at you. Got me on my heck shit. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent. Tell me what's next, bitch. About to get a check, bitch. All them other broke cryptos getting scammed like Exit. You know who the best is. Trying to invest, my suggestion. Go and get some hex quick. Got me on my heck shit. 4 cent, 5 cent, 6 cent. Tell me what's next, bitch. Got me on my heck shit. 1 cent, 2 cent.
There's so many scams, I have to change my username to don't ever send me money. Imposters everywhere. Richard Hart, bracket, don't ever send me money. Imposters everywhere, bracket. That's fucked up, right? And I'm out there actually making an effort trying to stop the fucking scams. Everyone else is like, oh, fucking that Richard, yeah, he's a scammer.
Call it a scam, nobody really cares. We can tell you the only one that ain't prepared. Oh yes, I'ma be a millionaire. 5, 5, 5, 5, a couple trillion shares. Oh no, I ain't getting wrecked again. Richard Hart, he got us set to win. We're a family, we all the best of friends. We ain't a cult, man, just call us Hexicans. ICOs, pump and dumps, they always try to take you. Buy low, sell high, I'm tired of your fake news. You need a token, you broken, you wanna see some massive gains? Lambo, new crib, model wife, cash and chains. Look no further at your final destination. Don't be complacent every day when you paper chasing. Choose the best, leave the rest, stop investing like you press. The only crypto that you'll ever need is Hex. Call it a scam, nobody really cares. We can tell you the only one that ain't prepared. Oh yes, I'ma be a millionaire. 5, 5, 5, 5, a couple trillion shares. Oh no, I ain't getting wrecked again. Richard Hart, he got us set to win. We're a family, we all the best of friends. We ain't a cult, man, just call us Hexicans. Your investments are safe, it's got defenses. A mutable contract that pays trustless interest. I don't understand why everybody is hating. Hex is capped at 3.69 inflation. Shares are like hash rate. The higher you take her, the more daily interest that gets paid to the stakers. Always do your own research, don't listen to me though. It's complete, it can't be changed. Hex is finito. Call it a scam, nobody really cares. We can tell you the only one that ain't prepared. Oh yes, I'ma be a millionaire. 5, 5, 5, 5, a couple trillion shares. Oh no, I ain't getting wrecked again. Richard Hart, he got us set to win. We're a family, we all the best of friends. We ain't a cult, man, just call us Hexicans. The game has changed, ain't no going back now. Dummies that called Hex a scam can back down. I hope you understand, I pray that you follow me. You owe the entire Hex family an apology. And stay sober, cash out, the game's over. Hex is here for the market cap takeover. Buckle up, we about to be full throttle. With multiple audits where we get paid to hodl. We got the game smothered, sisters and brothers, with no expectation of the work from others. It's complicated, I know that there's a lot to this. For your daily Hex updates, tuned to Hexologists.
What's up, guys?
Hex is like nothing that you ever been through. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the pumpamentals. If you like what you hear, by now, stake twice. Just remember, yo, this ain't financial advice. Call it a scam, nobody really cares. We can tell you the only one that ain't prepared. Oh yes, I'ma be a millionaire. 5, 5, 5, 5, a couple trillion shares. Oh no, I ain't getting wrecked again. Richard Hart, he got us set to win. We're a family, we all the best of friends. We ain't a cult, man, just call us Hexicans.
Hex flex. Making money, yeah, we going by the X's. Yeah, Hex, all we know about is excess. Turn a Fiat on ramp to an expressway. That's a Hex flex. Hey, that's a Hex flex. Making money, yeah, we going by the X's. Yeah, Hex, all we know about is excess. Turn a Fiat on ramp to an expressway. That's a Hex flex. Hey, yeah, we up next. Shut up with that scam mess, cause we up in Hex. They showed a lot of disrespect, now they can cut the check. They had a lot to say, well now they can't say nothing else. They had some gains, things changed, now it's nothing left. Hey, money went into some means, ended up and left. Hex is up and to the right, they up and to the left. Hey, looking up and down, everything around wreck. Should've dropped 100 when you found Hex. Looking for some yield, they can't find that shit nowhere. Hex in full bull mode, they messing with no bears. Live on the moon, it's too bad you can't go there. And sacrifice phase going on, you should go there. Took a couple weeks for me to make a couple bucks, and only took a couple months for me to make a double up. Only took a couple years for a couple thousand next. Cause I throw a couple thousand and whatever coming next. That's a Hex flex. Making money, yeah, we growing by the X's. Yeah,
Let's do this math real quick. So when I go on Twitter and I see people buying McLarens, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, boats, houses, and shit, that's fake. Those aren't real. Or are those real? What's that got to do with these? Well, you're telling me that can't happen because the price is going to go to zero. But I see it with my eyes. I don't get it.
Say, Chad, that beat all the way with the toe.
Me and my little boo thing be on the same thing. We be cleaning up with posts. I guess we in a chain gang. Reppin' sacrifice set, screaming gang, gang, gang. Post chain gang, we done changed the whole game. Me and my little boo thing be on the same thing. We be cleaning up with posts. I guess we in a chain gang. Reppin' sacrifice set, screaming gang, gang, gang. Post chain gang, we done changed the whole game. If you got a post, I know you heard of post chain. New to the game, few things to explain. If you heard of ETH, basically they the same, but with much lower fees, talking handful of change. ERCs got keys in your name, it's a copy waiting for you and it's easy to claim. And they got a coin, you can get some for free if your ETH in your pocket, not locked on exchange. Yeah, I know it's strange, kinda crazy, deranged when your bite-sized investment making outsized gains. Long story longer, try and play the long game. Jump up on a post train, don't get left in the rain. They say it's gameplay and it's a sacrifice. Some people say it's suspect, but I ain't thinking twice. You only get one chance like this in your life. But remember, I'm a rapper, it's not financial advice. Me and my little boo thing be on the same thing. We be cleaning up with posts, I guess we in a chain gang. Reppin' sacrifice set, screaming gang, gang, gang. Post chain gang, we done changed the whole game. Me and my little boo thing be on the same thing. We be cleaning up with posts, I guess we in a chain gang. Reppin' sacrifice set, screaming gang, gang, gang. Post chain gang, we done changed the whole game.
All right, guys, let me see. Can you hear me? You should be able to hear me. Red Swirl House, oi, oi, pops. Corey, an investor, again, back for the alpha. Conspiracy Crypto, what's up, fam? We got Mr. Rock Jockey throwing up the rock on symbol, rock on. We've got Matt Wardell in the house. Hey, hey. What's up, Matt Wardell? Like I was saying, I was just playing a list from Black Crypto, BLACK. So flip the K and the C here. But this is the insane thing about the artists in Pulse Chain, and that I don't see in other crypto communities. Most people have educators, and then they have performers. All of our educators are our performers are all educators. If you go here, subscribe to Black Crypto on YouTube, go to his videos, go to his playlists. Look at this. He's got Couple in Crypto. He's got Let's Talk About Hex. He's got the Moon Music, which we're listening to, which we like a lot. Black Business Network, Black Ink Business Network, Cash Coin Currency, Sports and Gaming, Discourse Syndicate, Black Tech. Like, so he's not just like, and then you go on to, Corey, an investor. You got to be on YouTube. Corey Investor. Boom. Oh, that's a high spell investor. Boom. Corian Investor right here. Oh my gosh, I'm really embarrassed right now. Subscribe to Corian Investor. You got Corian Investor, and then you look at his playlist, and he's got music, he's got information, he's got travel vlogs, he's got all sorts of cool information. He's bringing not just the music. I mean, insane. And then let's look up Freddie Quotes. Freddie Quotes. Hexen Anthem. This might be him. Freddie Quotes topic. Let's check it. This would lines up. Yep, the Hexen Anthem, Revelation. So he's got his spiritual, religious beliefs out here. He's got these, but he also, I know, hosts Steak and Bake with Tangent. So let's look up Steak and Bake because I'm pretty sure Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Steak and Bake. And no, that's not it. Steak Bake. Nope. Let's add like Hex. Steak and Bake Hex. See if that pulls it up. No, I wonder which one. So here's how to end a steak soon, right here and there. But the Steak and Bake ones that he's done, maybe they're on Tangents. What's Tangents video? YouTube. Tangent. That's not Tangent. Where's Tangent, guys? Oh, here's Pulse Times, where he's got Triplet Dad, me, Abdul. This is the one we were just on with Corey Costa. That one was a fun done. Yeah, I don't know. To put it up in chat, guys, but again, another performer that is an educator, brings alpha. Hex Glenn's in the house. Hey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Let me actually do an intro. Let me do an intro like this isn't the first time I've ever been on YouTube. Hey, kids. This is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. And today we are telling the bears that they need to settle down. You need to settle down, bears. Do you know why? You just need to settle down with that craziness. Okay, we get it. The world's on fire. People are selling. Stock market's crashing. Bitcoin's crashing. Everything's crashing. We get it. Okay, we get it. Just settle the F down, please. We get it. We get it. God, we get it. We're not in the bull. We get it. So that's what we're talking about today. And we're going to go through some really cool stuff. We've actually updated our metadata on our NFTs. You guys will like that a lot. We've also, let's see what else we got going on. There's a few changes we're looking to make to the website to make it easier to use and easier to read, because a lot of people, we have to guide them to a specific tiny part of a page to read their fuel cell or read their yield or find their lottery winnings. And we want that to be as easy to find and as obvious as possible. So we are working on that as well. We've been in touch with the people over at Pulse Market app. And, they've been, we've been asking them to do a couple things to make it a little bit easier for us to navigate with the fuel cells. And when it comes to fuel cells, a big development on Pink Mist Well going on. We unfortunately are getting eaten alive by bots on the Pulse and Dark Pair and on the Pink Mist Well and Pulse Pair. So I put a message out in Telegram. I also let Randy Larsky's group know that basically I would honor all of those things with Dark and with a J1 fuel cell, which I will. I've actually marked, almost caught up to these. But from there on forward, we're going to figure out something that's still valuable and that'll probably still get people pushing tokens to the Pink Mist Well. but isn't going to wreck our price. Because I mean, the pink Mistwell basically ate insane slippage, giving you guys a great deal on dark and fuel cells. And then when people bought it up, they were eating slippage both ways. And if the economic energy stayed in our ecosystem, it'd be cool. But those bots are vicious little bastards. And it takes more and more economic energy to pump the price, even though there's a lower supply because of the front running bots. So, like I said, they don't give a crap what they pay in gas. As long as there's a profit, they make the trade. And so they'll do whatever they have to sell right in front of your order. Coffee time, breakfast, going good. That being said, I've already got my screen shared. So, and we've got a very special guest backstage. Come on up here. Don, how are you doing today?
I am chilling. I understand you're talking about this guy right here. I've got a little guy watching He-Man in the background, the new He-Man. Yes, they do have one. And so I'll be muting at times, but yeah, man, I'm doing excellent. We had a very productive evening last night. Max and I were on meetings with devs, and he probably already shared that everything till about 1 o'clock with some exciting things. And yeah, man, it's an excellent day, bro. Any day is a good day to be a fuel cell holder and a dark holder, especially when you compare it to basically anything else in the ecosystem. I mean, it's just a damn good day. How can a day be bad, bro?
It really can't. And even last night when we were updating stuff and going over the site with the devs and being like, how do we make this as easy to use and have the things people want to see easily found? That was
with some
felt
other
really
exciting
good.
ideas.
Yeah. So let's go over the NFTs first. Then we'll go over Pink Mistwell changes second, and then we can go over the what was the third thing I was talking about? It might just be the market, man.
Yeah, it could be the market. Listen, one question. Remind me, Red Squirrel did the image for J2, right?
Yes.
And
yes,
remind me, J3, who was the person that did the amazing video? It wasn't Zephyr.
It's like X69CY something. It's in our Telegram and it's in our
right. Yeah, I remember. I remember
Twitter.
now. I hope he's watching, and of course Red Squirrel's watching. But finally, we're hoping to give you guys the glory that you've been waiting for.
You guys deserve the credit, and you guys definitely deserve the recognition that you guys put into this. So well done. Crypto Cat's in the house. Good morning. Matt says, thanks, PMW. You absolutely legend. Hexy, sup, player.
Matt, what's up, my man? Matt is the man, bro.
Yeah. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go to Pulse Market app. We reached out to these guys. And we were, they said, send us a banner. So we need to get a banner that they can push up here. And then we also need to do an NFT collection picture, which would probably be the AG logo. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we need to get those to
this
these
one
guys.
Right here?
Which one?
Look at my camera.
Yeah, that one right there. That one right there on your shirt.
Flossing today, baby.
Flossing. That would be a good one to just do a 500 by 500 and send to him. But basically,
it'd be cool to have characters on the edge though. Like if it's the banner, like we'd have the logo and then like characters from the book. You know what I mean? Like I could create a montage of.
Yeah, that would be sweet too. That if it would like roll through them. But either way, they're very, very helpful. We've been asking them to. The thing that we love about Pulse Market app, the things that the mystery box loves about Pulse Market app is that you can actually, send batches of 20 at a time. So if you're here on Pulse Market app and you're collected, first of all, do you guys notice anything different about?
Whoa, that looks different. That looks different.
Yeah, you can clearly see the J1s, the J2, the single J2, and 3 of the J3s. And you'll see that starting in J2, there's actually a J2 in the corner, and J3's got one up in the corner, and it says Journey 2, Journey 3, Journey 3. So we've updated from most of them, if they were showing up, were stuck on the default Journey 1, but now we have the Journey 2 and the Journey 3 uploaded. So check your guys' wallets and check it out. The only place that it hasn't shown up, has it shown up correctly on your mobile?
Let me I need to get that phone.
Yeah, check your mobile. The only place I haven't seen it is in Rabby, because I think Rabby, when I go to my NFTs, see Rabby's still missing the
Which is the
information.
funniest thing, because literally for me, all my J2s showed up on mobile Rabby perfectly from day one. You know what I mean? And so now it's like, now it's the fact that it's you know, that they've been updated. It's I'm seeing if the J3 one update.
Yeah.
Nope, the J3 one still didn't update on mobile Rabby either. But the thing is, I assure you that, and we want to hear feedback from anyone that has minted a J3 fuel cell since last night, like in the last 8 hours, let's say. Ideally, you should be able to see it on your Rabby wallet, on your MetaMask, certainly on the sites. Like, it should be showing everywhere. The problem is the ones that Max is referring to were minted prior to the metadata update, and so so that's why they might not be showing. But any new one minted from here forward should. Now, also, we want to remind you guys one thing about the images and that metadata. Remember that the way we look at it is kind of like, it's like stickers on a piggy bank, or like stickers on a laptop. You got a badass laptop, the laptop still functions properly. It's just a different sticker. You got a
stickers
piggy bank
on a Ferrari.
Yeah, it's stickers on a Ferrari. Like, you still have the Ferrari no matter what. Even if that image didn't show, of course we want it to show. We want to showcase your guys' incredible art. That's the main point. This is community driven NFTs, which I don't think you really see anywhere else. I mean, you know, people usually drop a collection, but you guys are providing the incredible art for these. I mean, look at them. And you know, so we wanted to show these. Just know that in the event that you ever mint and you have an issue with the image showing up, or it says the wrong thing, know that the Ferrari is still humming perfectly. You know, your piggy bank with the lottery ticket attached is unaffected regardless. They're the stickers.
Yes. So this is, and that's what I said. That brings us to why we like Pulsemark so much. The thing that is very hard to see in this screen, which I actually might tell them, you might want to make this little caret. There's a little caret underneath profile on the top right, and this brings open a bulk mode switch. So instead of sending one NFT at a time, you can send up to 20. So this is very, very handy when the mystery box is sending 135 J1s to someone who took advantage of that Pink Miss Well deal going on. They definitely, you know, this is helpful. Hopefully we can even increase it to more. But basically, in order, the thing about the mystery box is it has so many J1 fuel cells that by scrolling up and down, it takes hours to get to J2 and J3. So we've requested that if he has time, and we know what it's like to be a founder. We know what it's like for people to be asking for things. So we're not expecting a quick response or anything at all from the team. They've been very, very, they've asked great questions like, you know, what is it by the ID? Is it by this? And so we say, yeah, if we have a button that said oldest to newest, or where we could just pull up the Journey 1, Journey 2, Journey 3's filter on this tab, then the mystery box would be able to send the J2s like it was planning on. You know,
there's got to be a way, right? I mean, I'm just thinking like let's see, what are those other buttons up there? I'm zooming in. Direct list selected, send selected. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, so even over here, there's documentation in terms of use, switch chain, and advanced just lets you clear your caches.
There's not a search where you can just type in Journey 3?
No, there's a search for my listings, like auctions, auctions ones, offers given, home, listings. You know, this shows all the listings. But if you go to your profile, you go to my NFTs, it's just the default is
there's no search in the. That's okay. What's the drop down on the top right underneath the like that little arrow above the? I'm only seeing the dark logo from our stream. So yeah, what does that do? Oh wait, no, what the dark matter logo that's right there.
This one just turns on and off bulk mode.
Oh, that's all it does. No, but the arrow over on the right, that doesn't do anything.
Which arrow?
That one, yeah, the one you're clicking. That one
arrow?
below. Yeah, when you're doing that.
That just lets you
Oh,
turn
that I
on
see.
and
That
off
just
bulk
gives
mode.
you the toggle options. I see
Yeah,
what
that
you're
just
saying. Okay.
toggles the bulk mode on and off.
I
So
see.
if this gets to where it is, I think there's a couple ways we can do it as well that are going to be a little janky at first. But this is a very centralized manual system. The Pink Mist Well is we're trying to do our very best to get a win-win scenario. Like the people that buy the Pink Mist Well and send it to the Pink Mist Well, they win. The Pink Mist
Yep.
Well wins. And then the stuff that we send back to the person that sent the Pink Mist Well wins, and the ecosystem wins. Because if we go here to the Pink Mist Well chart right here, this
My
is about
gosh, look at
25.
that, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, it's bananas. Like this is when we just started giving out dark. Well, no, the right here is where Meekhoff said we would give away dark and fuel and a fuel cell.
Right.
And then it just stair stepped all the way up.
So let me ask
And
you this.
then-
You don't think dark should still be given out until we see a new ATH?
No, I think that because if we give out dark, then it encourages the recycling.
But it only
when
does if the price of PMW isn't too high, though, right? Because if the price of PMW is too high, the arbit opportunity isn't really there.
Right. That is true. However, it still adds sell pressure to dark, and it adds sell pressure to Pink Mist Well.
Well, unless they're all
Because-
being sent to PMW, like if PMW is holding all of them. I mean, we can chat more offline. I'm just theorizing that because I know that what would have been really cool is if I don't know how much I want to share, but you know what I mean? Is if basically that red candle only went down to previous all-time high, and then we saw it rocket back, because I think that people are seeing arb opportunities. Oh, I get a dark, I sell my dark, I get a dark back. But if the PMW price for $1 million is up in the like $70-$80 range, sure, a fuel cell is still invaluable, but it's I bet we see a lot less washing and this recycling. I just imagine if the PMW is holding a bunch, but I don't know. That's my thoughts.
Well, like I said, this was 25 grand worth of energy,
Right.
and it rose the price 50% on dark when it did the market buy.
Right.
This was like $35,000, and it moved it 20% because this economic energy did not go into dark. Some of it went into dark, but a lot of it went into the bots on the slippage.
Exactly.
So every time that people are eating slippage, and I don't even care if,
But
I
I'm saying
love
if
the
that
fact that the
didn't
day
sell down
ones
all the
are
way, if it
arbing
only
and
sold-
getting a good deal.
But if it only sold down to the previous ATH, it wouldn't have given the bots that room. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it would have that red wick would have only gone down to like 3 candles down.
Yeah, there would be less slippage and less bot arb if it didn't come all the way down. That's true.
That's what
However,
I'm just thinking is if in the next wave, of course we don't know what PMW does, but if it were to get to an all-time high again, and then maybe it was shifted to, I mean, we've even talked about exciting things like, I don't know how much you want me to share, but like active, like fuel cells with opportunity still attached to them. Well, they all have it. You know what I mean?
yeah, well, that's what I was getting to.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'll let you cook. I'll let you cook.
And like I said, the volume has been
I can't see.
twice
I don't
the
see the chef
amount.
hat on, so I'll let you cook though.
Thanks. The volume's been twice the liquidity most days, 2 times the liquidity. So every dollar in liquidity has been turned over 2 times a day. The average
That's good.
the average we learned from Crispy was the average is 11. Like it turns over every 11 days, and we're turning it over twice one day.
So you're saying the average for a typical project with like Hex, for example, or is he talking like a project with 1% liquidity? Like what? Because this is much more liquidity compared to market cap than any project. I mean, you never see 50% of the market cap in liquidity. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that would be like dark having,
No, not the market cap, the volume.
No, I know that, but I'm talking, and I'm adding the metric of yes, I understand what Crispy Man's saying. However, on like traditional coins or something, like let's talk Hex, for example, you never see liquidity being half the market cap. So I'm saying that in comparison to the market cap, the liquidity is very high.
Yeah,
so if the liquidity was more like 1%, like or 10%, like let's say 3.3 thousand, we'd see closer to that like 11x. It's just that liquidity happens to be very high compared to market cap, and that's why we're seeing a lower turn number.
Yeah, and the volume, when you see the ratio of volume to liquidity, that is what signals the bots to come in and front run every single order, especially the big ones.
I'm just saying maybe thinner liquidity. Thinner liquidity might be.
Well, this is all locked liquidity from the graduation, so you can't
all of it
actually
is?
thin it. Yeah, this is no one's added liquidity to it. Well, I mean, I take that back.
Wow.
Some people have paired like $100 to PMW, but no one's really provided any liquidity of significance to this. This is all locked from graduation.
I wish Dex Screener added, like they really should, because on Solana, for example, when you got liquidity that's straight locked from the protocol, like Pump Fund, for example, it shows a little green lock next to liquidity, so you can just know, like, oh, that's all locked liquidity. They for whatever reason they don't. Maybe it's because people have added liquidity that's not locked, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, so it undoes the lock on the display.
So again, like I said, I definitely see people continuing to buy this and continuing to send it to Pink Miss Well, and because the Pink Miss Well is a smart cat, he's definitely saw we got a real good bang for our buck on the first market buy, but then we lost money on both pairs on the second buy. So basically, I
because it dumped all the way down.
Yeah. I have no idea what the Pink Miss Well is going to do. He has been very helpful, very communicative. However, they I don't see them doing the same trade again. They might take it all the way out, especially as we get closer to the end of the minting period. Because remember, the Pink Miss Well is market buying dark and minting it, but they basically taking hundreds of dark off the market for years. Every time he's done this, so that's the good news. Is this is still helping dark and still helping the ecosystem. The thing is we're learning from how to protect ourselves from the bots and keep the money going to the Pink Miss Well and to the community, basically. So, like I said, I think that if we can figure that out, either figure out something on Pulse Market app, or figure out something with maybe another daughter wallet or something like that, we may be able to offer a J1 and a J3 for 1 million tokens. So that would mean that they got the J1, which is the Michael Jordan rookie card that gets the highest yield, and they would get a J3, which is a live lottery ticket for.
That's bananas to me, dude.
But like I said, we would either have to use the mystery box would have to use a daughter address that just minted the J3s and sent them out, which is a that's a huge pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Or we'd have to be able to, Mintra, I'm not a fan of Mintra, to be honest. They do have these filters over here to find stuff. So like you can do all this news here, but you can only send one at a time. They don't have batch. At least I don't believe they have batch. See, and it breaks it down by, collections and stuff. So if you said fuel cell apply, it's only going to show the fuel cells.
And I think on this one, you can search. So you can search up there in your collection. You can search Journey 3. Like if you typed in Journey 3 up there, down below, underneath right above the
right here,
right there. Yeah, like type in Journey 3 or just number 3 maybe.
Yeah, 3. No results.
Interesting. I don't know why that's doing that. That's odd.
Yeah. But see, this is a switch over here. There's a little toggle: oldest, newest, highest volume, lowest volume. So if this toggle were to be added to the front end of a Pulse Market, then the mystery box could just go to newest and.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, it would be awesome if we could select, batch send.
Exactly. So we're looking into that. We're looking at keeping people involved and engaged. You guys are obviously the most amazing community that I've ever been a part of. You guys are loyal,
likewise,
crazy loyal, crazy helpful, and just really just dedicated to dark. like the fact that the fact that we have this chart and the rest of crypto has this chart, just this one right here, Impulse Chain, that's because of you guys.
Dude, 100%. Let me ask you this, Max. We're in a down market. If this was a flat market, a sideways market, what would this likely be doing?
Oh, if it was sideways, then this would definitely be going up.
Okay, what if it was an up
Because
market?
we have more buy pressure, or we have the same amount of buy pressure and sell pressure. That's why we're going sideways, basically, right now.
So what if it was an up market? What if it was a bull?
Then I would assume that art would be going up because of the scarcity.
I would think parabolically. Just
let's go. Yeah, let's go to our favorite site in the world. Let's go to agproject.io and just take a look at this for a second. You've got 205,000 dark in the treasury, not counting the 12,000 that's already been paid out. 205,000. So 20% of the entire supply is locked in the treasury, and 1.2% is already been paid out and locked in the fuel cells. And that someone's just minted right there. So when it mints, these little pop-ups come up from the bottom of the screen and show people minting, which is crazy. And how many people have it? If you click on tools, it opens up the beta page, and there's 45,000 fuel cells already minted, and I don't think the evil address is finished. So 45,000 fuel cells. If we go to treasury, we can see what the total is. The total is 283,000 fuel cells have been minted. So over a quarter of the supply has been through the mint process, and 21% of it is basically in the treasury and the fuel cells.
Yeah.
In like I said, we're only like 100 days old, and this is the beginning of the third journey out of 33. So we have 30 more journeys. So if we're already cranking the scarcity, and we're also giving out like the jackpots 25 grand, that's insane. 25,000.
Dude, the first drawing is going to be ridiculous. Like just on math we did last night. Do we want to share what we were just anticipating based off some assumptions?
Sure. I think we're looking at like eight fuel cells per payout, right?
No, dude, the numbers we put last night, it was up to 9. It was like 9.12 is like what we calculated based off the assumptions we did. Of course, maybe, and we were trying to be conservative, but even if we were a bit high, then it goes down to like 8. But it was actually in the early 9s, in the low 9s. That it was a 9x basically on the big drawing. That's not even the bigger or the biggest.
Yeah. So awesome.
Up from 1.25.
I mean, when we tell people they don't have enough fuel cells, they don't have enough dark, they don't understand how much is gone off the market in 2 journeys in 100 days. We've locked up more of our supply than any other project that does something like this. Even if you compare it to like a buy and burn, the buy and burns are out, the buy and burns that have burned 11% of their token supply that's like a big deal for them. We got our stuff locked. I think by the time this is done minting, we'll have at least 25%.
Dude, yeah, 11% is like that's a high number for tokens to even be on the market in this project.
Yeah, we'd be close. I think we'll be close to 25% locked in the treasury, not counting what's already been paid to the fuel cells.
And then Evil has how much at the moment? In the 500s?
I would have to ask Sealy from Carpe Diem, because he's better at reading the evil address than we are. I'm not really quite sure how he's reading it, but he's usually looking at the evil address and saying, "Okay, it's sitting right here."
On the holders page, like for tokens, right? Like, isn't he in the 500,000 still, or is he
for fuel cells?
Yeah, no, for dark.
Oh yeah, he's still above 50%.
Right. So yeah, you had the treasury, and again, it ends up being really close to like less than 20% even being on the market. People are talking about 11% being a good buy and burn, and that is a
Yeah.
good buy and burn.
Ooh.
However, compared to this,
So people have been minting because he's underneath 50% now.
Yep.
So yeah, he's got, I think, another like 18 or 20,000 to mint. If
Yep.
you hit this, if you hit the mint button on the evil address right here, the scrapes, that's over. Like there's nothing left to scrape. You guys have scraped it. You guys scraped everything in 10 hours.
They wanted a fat lottery, dude. I can't blame them.
They want to found,
wanted
I
to see
get,
that
yeah,
8
the
number.
big jackpot. Like I get it. But you can mint 500 of these at a time. If you hit mint, it just charges like a buck fee in Pulse, 79 cents today, and about a buck and 28 cents for the a buck 28 for the minting. So all the others like $2 or $3, and you're putting 500 dark into the treasury, the lottery. Every time you mint these. So it's pumping up the lottery and it's pumping up the treasury. So a lot of people have been asking me, what benefit, why would I mint these? I don't have enough gas, or else I'd mint them right now for you. But yeah, why would I mint these if they're just going to the evil address? And the answer is because it benefits all the fuel cell holders. When you mint for the evil address, it increases the yield, it increases the lottery jackpots for the minters. If you don't have any fuel cells, there's no point in hitting this button. If you're just sitting in dark, this button doesn't help you. So yeah. And then of course we've been also Vaporize. We're working on doing something special with this page so that you don't have to go to the Vaporize page to see your yield. But if you connect your wallet and then see, I've got 8 fuel cells, so I'll type in 8, and instead of hitting approve treasury and Vaporize, I'm just going to go underneath it, view selected fuel cells. And here you can see the treasury payouts to Journey 1 and Journey 2 so far. And then of course, Journey 3 doesn't have any payouts for about 35. Let's see. What's 33 plus 8? 41 days.
Yep.
You got about 41 days before this gets paid, and these get paid again. Every fuel cell gets paid every 45 days unless you vaporize it.
And that payment keeps increasing because that treasury's getting fatter.
Yeah. And every time someone vaporizes their fuel cell, your yield goes up if you don't vaporize. So it's a game of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about this community. Let's go over to Coin Market League and see where we're at. We were at 13 and 11 on Carpe Diem and Dark Matter. Let's refresh the page. Oh, damn. Okay, so Dark Matter's number 5 now. It's kicking ass. Every day you can come in here and vote. And I also linked my X. So I post this for not just, oh man, that's cool. That's cool as heck. I can't wait to see Sloth in Vegas. Dang, I want to be listening to that one. But yeah, you go here and I like to do that. I like to give some shine to Carpe Diem because Sealy is such a freaking powerhouse in this community. He's done so much to contribute to dark and anti-gravity. I absolutely love promoting and talking about his pension. It's the first pension on blockchain. So if you want an actual retirement from blockchain, this is actually like set up like a 401k, but with no middlemen. And it pushes on the law of scarcity like we do. It basically pays through scarcity.
Yep.
So that one, they got a very cool tokenomic system there. And then of course we got to find our little buddy Hex because we have tattoos on our bodies. And we just gotta give them a boost. I don't know who paid the $50 and registered Hex there, but it would be great if someone put up, Ink and Solid X and Pulse and PulseX and all those coins in here and have the community pushing them to the front page. Because there's a lot of people that come in here, look at Coin Market League, and they're like, maybe they've already looked into Roast. It's almost always number 1. They got a very strong voting community, but you come down here and they might be like, I don't know what dark is. They'll click on dark and here it gives them our Telegram or our X. I think even my YouTube maybe somewhere here, and it tells you who's voted the highest. Look who's voted the highest right here. Top voters all time is Sealy, Theo64, Tag425, Brenton Hudswell, Smo Spider, Hexray Vision, The Noob, Crypto Shroomer, C.S. Lewis. It's pretty sweet that you can see who's been in there.
C.S. Lewis, I love
Vote
it.
for this every single day, right after you brush your teeth or you get your coffee. Pull this up and just tap those for us. You don't have to share it on Twitter or anything, but every vote makes a big difference in getting new eyeballs over here. This is such a great way for communities to get some attention. So shout out to Coin Market League. Follow them on X right here. So if it's
Absolutely.
at PML_crypto, give them a follow and a like, go in there, give them some love. They are retweeting our tweets. Every time we tweet about like Hex, they do like 2 or 3 tweets about us tweeting about Hex. So it's got to be great for the algorithms, And then of course we got our 2FUCks still going strong. Tokens that don't suck is up to 139 APR now. It was down around 80 and 90 when things were slow, but it's back up to 139. And of course, this is just a ratio of Dark, 2FUCks, Nope, SolidX, X from Coach, and Pulse. So we think those are tokens that don't suck. And it's just a ratio of those, really heavily ratioed in Dark, obviously, because that's where we like to hold the economic energy. But this is not a bad place to park things. There is a couple things coming out pretty soon. There's the DAT liquidity system that's coming out from Randy Hilarski, and we're kind of holding our breath. And it looks like people like Fast Abdul and other liquidity providing people are keeping a close eye on that, and that may give you guys really good incentive tokens that could be an actual side income just for parking your money with them. So this is not a bad APR anyways, right there.
Not bad at all, dude.
No. Let's look at let's take the Dark. Let's look at the pairs that are trading right now on Dark. We're going to copy this, put it in here. Gecko Terminal shows better liquidity or more accurate liquidity. And it also shows the full market buys and market sells, where Dex Screener is easier to find pulse chain stuff on it. However, it shows you the front ran orders. So like people will actually buy and sell, and it'll show as a 0 buy or sell after they were front ran. But we got a couple. Whoa, this is bumped up significantly. This was very low. So this has gone up $8,000. We got $9,000 in Dark and Pulse. Someone saw that the money, the fees that we're cranking through there. Someone saw it on Crispy Man's stream with us. He was showing that this was like some crazy money they were making on a couple grand. So that's been pumped up. Here's the 2FUCks pool tokens that don't suck. 13 grand sitting there. Dark and Hex has 13 grand, 12 grand. Dark and Most has 17 grand. So that's one of the biggest pairs, which is quite interesting. Because Most actually had a little bump today. Queen's got 13 grand. Queen 2. PulseX has under 5 grand. Dark Nuts still has 5 grand. That one's going strong, and Nuts is holding its own against Dark. It's one of the only ones. And of course, we've got Dark and Nope, which has 3 grand, and Dark and Ink that has 3 grand. That's a new one. That's a new one, the Dark and Ink. And somewhere here there should be a Dark and Gelato. I wonder where the Dark and Gelato is.
Yeah, there was there. There was about like 2 grand there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if nobody trades that pair for a specific part, like amount of time, they stop showing them. They literally won't show up until someone starts trading them again. Because there's like Dark and Inky, there's like Dark and Yep, there's like Dark and Coast. There's a bunch of pairs that I know exist, but they're not showing up here because they just haven't been traded in a while. So it's only showing 10 pools, but there's more, but these are the most significant pools. Actually, no, Gelato's a pretty significant pool too. But again, like I said, you go into any of these pairs And let's take a look of, here's hex and dark. You can see this V bounce that's pretty common with the rest of the market. Actually, it's doing better than the rest of the market. But if we click and show it in hex, it's a different story. That's a very different story of hex against dark.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do dark and most. All right. Most has quite a bit of liquidity in it. We're looking at this. It's just kind of like very, very loud, very noisy, and a lot of volatility. But when we price it in most, again, it's another story. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then I wanted to do Nope and Pulse. Where's Nope and Pulse? Dark and Pulse, sorry. Dark and Pulse. We take a look at the price of Dark and Pulse. And this one's not showing the full history, but lately it's just showing a consolidation right here. And if we price it in Pulse, it's a different, it's definitely bouncing up higher now. So I don't know. It's if you guys like Hex, if you like Pulse, if you like Nope, if you like SolidX, if you like most, you might want to get some dark. Just saying.
Alpha, free alpha.
Yeah. Let's take a look at our old buddy Pink Miss Whale. Let's see where he's at. He hit 51% of the supply of PMW. Then he hit 61% of the supply. Now look at this. He's got 46% of the supply, which is almost what he had on the first candle. But you'll notice in the chart, this doesn't look anything like this. But he's almost back up to this level of ownership. That tells me that the bots and maybe some traders are buying in and eating into this right here. See what I mean? It's taking more and more economic energy and bigger swings to get the same price action.
Well, because when it dumps down all the way down, that's what's going to happen because the bots eat a certain percentage of everything.
Yes. Yeah. So these little buys and sells that are going up. And like I said, I'm going to honor all of the 1 million tokens you sent to him, to Pink Miss Whale. It's still one dark and one J1 fuel cell up until this morning. So I put the information out last night on Randy's Zoom call. And I said, listen, I know you guys, some of you guys still need to get home from work. You still need to do stuff. I'm just going to let this run all night. And I got a bunch of DMs from people saying, hey, I got my Pink Miss Whale in. So they didn't want to miss out on that dark. They love the dark. I mean, you don't have enough dark. I can't blame them for wanting the dark. Like I said, it's just when the dark was being recycled, it was feeding the bots and letting air out of the balloon. And that's, obviously we don't want to let air out of this balloon. It's what's keeping us up. Well, the rest of the world melts. So like I said, it's, if you look right here, Pink Miss Whale, these ones right here in their transactions, 37 minutes ago. Okay, I'm going to write this one down. This is the one I'm cutting off right now. 21 million Pink Miss Whale were sent. So I'm going to write down this hash right here. And this hash, and going back, I think there's about 9 or 10 more here, that are going on. So there's 9 or 10 more here that I haven't caught up with. So Mystery Box is going to honor it until, let's see here, the cutoff is 29.1 for 21.4. There we go. And the other thing is, if you've DM'd me and I actually recognize your address, so we'll click this one, for instance. This address right down here, 61AD, I don't think I know who that is, but they've done a ton of this. And sometimes if I see your address and I'm like, oh, hey, that's so-and-so. That's so-and-so from chat. That's so-and-so from Telegram. The mystery box is sometimes, rounded up and maybe thrown a couple extra, darks in these ones. So,
could that possibly be the famous Korean investor, rapper, entrepreneur, investor extraordinaire?
It could be. I think I have his saved though. I don't think I have. I've seen this one a lot, and I don't think I have it saved. So I've got a bunch of them saved just from giveaways and art contests and things of that nature.
Right.
People DMing me. I have. If you've accidentally burned Pink Mist Well, then I've hooked you up. Like a lot of people, like, oh shoot, I accidentally sent 2 million or 3 million to the address, to the burn address, to the contract address, and I'm like, you know what? They're off the market. You did what you were supposed to. You made a mistake, but the mystery box has been honoring everybody very generously. It's
got to buy and burn.
It's been hooking people up because it knows that every time they send stuff over here to Pink Mist Well, he's got diamond hands. I mean, he doesn't have diamond hands when it comes to Pink Mist Well, but he's pumping all that economic energy as much as he can into the dark token, which is that helps everybody. So cool stuff right there. Cool stuff. Yep, 46%. I would really like to see this thing up. Like, I would love to beat the all-time high of 61%, which was 610 million.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to see this like hit 70. That would be cool. And I think that if we end up doing the deal of sending people a J1 and a J3 fuel cell, things would get crazy because no one knows what that J3 fuel cell is worth because it might win the lottery. So the degens might be aping in here and getting, a J3 fuel cell bonus. J1 and J3.
People don't realize how fat of a deal that. I mean, dude, again, oh my gosh, was it Triple Alliance that they got the basically 16x just on the lottery from his one fuel cell?
I can't remember who it was, but yeah, it was one person that got a 16x by winning the jackpot last time. That was bananas.
Yield aside, just the 16x on the payout.
Just on lottery jackpot. Yeah. So yeah, that's great. You guys are killing it. Actually, absolutely crushing it in our Telegram channel. I mean, let me go over here. The funny thing is, like, as many cool art projects are popping up in the memes category as are popping up in the art category. So there's kind of like some wow, I actually didn't notice her in the background, but she's somehow like she's walking away and then she's walking away. I don't know. This is a trip back here. But yeah, they're sending the coolest. We got they made Sad Man dance.
Dude, I love it.
Dude, it's crazy. And then, well, this is just a gift, but like this one right here, look at this. They animated the evil address.
Dude, that's so sick.
They animated this one from Elizabeth Machado. This is insane. Nobody does stuff like this. Like, I mean, the one thing that and then of course, dude, I know Pink Mist Well likes this. He just opens up and the people back in the party are moving around. So cool. Yeah, just crazy stuff here. And the evil address, they've got Zephyr Trips has done some amazing stuff with this evil address.
He really has.
I mean, like, if you guys, I'm going to start doing this, but if you guys want, like, every day, twice a day, if you just download this or share it and tweet it, and tag, Anti-Gravity, Dark Matter in it, or me, or Evil Address, or AG Project IO on Twitter, we will be people will start noticing, oh my gosh, there's like 6 crazy sick pieces of art I've seen today about Dark Matter. I'm going to go check it out. Like, this is great marketing, amazing marketing. Not to mention these crazy, like Steve, shout out to Steve. He's doing his own spin-off prequel to going in a time machine and going back to stop the evil address in 1965. And there he is, spray painting the stencil of the collective on IBM's station in New York. See him?
Yeah, dude, that's gangster.
And then he's got the logos on the TARDIS from Doctor Who. That's just cool. It's just
I think
cool.
Einstein needs a forehead tattoo, like Einstein, like, you know what I mean, like
yeah.
like Trippie Redd or 21 Savage, these rappers these days.
Yes. It's a little neck tattoo or a forehead tattoo. But that he made this crazy. He calls it Operation Time Slip. Mission: destroy evil address Genesis. Like he's trying to kill it in the crib. Just
Dude,
yeah.
that is some. He's trying to rile the evil address, man. You might hear from him again.
Well, when I tweet all the time, there's nobody's ready for this. You know, nope. You guys aren't ready for dark matter. You're not ready for anti-gravity. You're not ready to see what a fuel cell can do. You have like a handful of people get it.
Yeah, people that can do some not even moon math, just math. People that can just do math of like what literally is already there, guaranteed. See it.
Yeah. It's even if nobody ever minted again except for the evil address, a lot of you guys would be set financially, I believe. This is not obviously financial advice or forward-looking price statements. I'm just saying I've seen a lot of game theory in crypto in my day, and I took the best ones and I added a couple crazy fucking ideas, and we folded them all in on each other like a flower. And it's just people are starting to get it, but when they see it, like the scarcity actually hit the market, nobody's ready. Well, I mean, look at the price. Like the price of everything is cheap. They look at the dark chart and they're like, okay, yeah, well, dark matter is $17. $17, big deal.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, every founder has two prices in their head when it comes to their token, including Richard Hart, including Firewell, including Randy Halarski. I guarantee you there's two prices in their head. And one price is, if my token drops to this price, I'm buying all of it. I am not sharing with anybody else. Like, this is mine. I will buy the entire supply at this price. The other price is where they think that the price of their token could go.
Right.
And so, yeah, I know those two prices personally. And let me just say that 17 is not close to either of those prices.
Oh, dude, not even. I mean, yeah.
Well, it's a lot closer to the buy price, but the all-time high, or where I think it could go, is nowhere near $17.
Yeah, and we can't say much more than that. But it's like,
no,
I mean, you wouldn't use a plus. You'd use you'd use the multiply sign.
Yeah.
Maybe even to the power of sign. I mean,
Well, and this is the funny thing is Hexray Chick, she's grown up and she's seen crypto boom. She's seen it bust. She understands that the money's real. She still sells real estate. If you guys are looking for real estate in Utah, hit her up. But I'm just saying, like, she's seen the ups and downs. And the other night she was looking at me and she's like, "You're really not going to sell any Hex, are you?" And I'm like, "No." She goes, "You would like make us sell the house before you sold Hex." And I was like, yeah, we're living in a tent under the freeway before I sell a $17 Hex.
You mean, right.
That's why the bears need to settle down.
Yep.
That's the title of this. You bears need to settle down. You're not going to break us. You're not going to force any of us to cheat. I mean, someone might get hacked. Someone might need the money. I get that. That happens in crypto all the time.
Hacked.
Sometimes
hacks.
Some people get hacked. I get that. But I'm just saying, when I look at the holders of Dark and the holders of the fuel cells, forget about it. Literally everyone is like hanging on and supporting this price, not just with money, but they're supporting it with their time, their passion, their energy, their talents, and their attention. Like I said, there's like 50 ride or dies that show up all the time in Telegram. They show up all the time on stream. They are always adding for the book. They're adding the art. They're making memes like Smo Spider, you know, like
Oh yeah,
like
dude,
Aaron
they're so
Spencer, and
active.
yeah, they're just savages. Like we're a different kind of animal than a meme bro. You know, we're not the same. We are not the same.
Well,
Like I
name
said,
one other project, Max, that actually has I don't even want to call it a roadmap, because the roadmap is like something that, you know, you hope these people will do, like, you know, like you hope it's going to happen. This is stuff's hard coded in. Like it's literally the rapture in, you know, 4 years. Like, you know, but what other project do you know that's like a 4 year project? Like, and it may have a second series to the season, or it may have a second season to the series. But how many others actually have a 4 year plan hard coded in? I don't know any of that have that.
I have they're the only ones that come to mind. I can't even use their names because I'm not supposed to tell you guys what they're called yet. But I will say, if you hang out around Sloth and Red Squirrel and get into the nuts and the squirrels and the ocelots and the sloths and Trinity, some of the stuff they're cooking over there has that kind of like vision for a few years in advance. Other than that, I mean, like, well, Carpe Diem has a great vision for the future, but Carpe Diem's work is basically done. You know, they built the contract the right way. They created the scarcity the right way. And if you use it like a pension, it's going to work like a pension. Red Squirrel says, are you giving us expectations, Max? Yeah, I will tell you the expectations that I have. I have an expectation that the collective Anti-Gravity Project is going to be the baddest ass community in crypto on earth, period, hands down. I will give you that expectation based on what I've seen in just going from 200 people to 400 people. People are not ready. Once they fall down one of these rabbit holes, whether it's the pink mist well, the lottery, the art, whatever it is, the scarcity, the rapture, they fall down one rabbit hole, they don't leave because it's connected to 7 other rabbit holes. Like it's a network of rabbit holes.
Exactly.
There's so much, there's a universe here for people to enjoy and add to. And so my expectation is that we're going to be the baddest ass community, hands down. Continue to be. I think we already are. We're just small. We're just micro. We're a micro community. We're like, remember that show Horton Hears a Who? Remember that? Like there's a tiny civilization on like a flower or something.
Oh yeah.
And they're all screaming, "We are here." That is us.
Yeah,
Like that.
it's so
We are
true.
that
That's a good
tiny,
analogy.
powerful Mighty Mouse one punch, you know, anime dude. We're that one punch, just send you through the next wall kind of power.
Yeah.
And we're only getting crazier. As this market goes down, the energy is like, I'm getting more and more excited the worse the market's getting. This is the first time I've ever been excited when the market
Well,
goes down.
Likewise.
I mean, I'm just looking at it melt and going, y'all ain't ready. You are not ready. You don't have enough dark. You don't have enough fuel cells. And people are going to, I think people are going to look back at $17 dark and have some strong emotions. That's all
That's a fair statement.
I would say like, do you guys, I remember $150 Bitcoin. I remember buying it. I remember being there. I remember watching the chart. I remember $150 Bitcoin. And Don,
Oh yeah, 95,
what do you remember? You remember something?
$95.69. I pulled it up already on one of the streams. My Coinbase.
He's got the receipts.
All of them. Yeah, August 6th, 2013.
Yeah. We don't sleep on our team and our community.
No.
When we say OG, we mean like not day 0, day 1 hexagon. We mean day -700 hexagon.
Yes.
2 years before that shit even came out on the Thompson amplifier. We're like CFD day ones.
Yeah.
And before that, we were Bitcoin maxis for years. And man, I hated Ethereum back then, and I hate him so much now.
I mean, I do hate him now. I got to be honest. I did like my $35 Ethereum. You know, I did like that.
Yeah.
I faded it. Like, I mean, I liked Steam at that. You know, I liked Steam. I liked a lot of these things. But you know, still the Bitcoin is the only one I still adore. But you know, I mean, how, dude? I'm just asking a hypothetical. How wild would it be if the price of dark ever eclipsed the price of Bitcoin? Just one to one. I mean, how crazy would that be?
What if we
Not
just
saying
went
it's
to parity?
possible, but
I don't know what's possible. I do know that dark is 21 times better than Bitcoin based on supply alone. And we hit our max supply 100 years before Bitcoin did.
yep.
So I'm just going to point those two things out. I don't even have to go into the other tokenomics and stuff.
Nope.
It's noon where I'm at. Steam, if you know, you know. Steam is where we stole the leagues from. Ask Randy Hilarski. That's where we stole the ocean leagues from, was Steam It. Remember that? They're the
Exactly.
ones
Oh,
that came
yeah.
up with the
Of
whales and
course.
dolphins. Corey says the light bulb is shining bright now. Dude, I'm
My
telling you,
man.
Ahoy mates, Hex T Armstrong, what are you doing, you lovable bearded son of a bee? CryptoCat, best project in crypto. Wish well for the win. Yes, and it's not. What makes it the best project in crypto is the community. I'm not just saying that to like blow smoke up your ass. I've been in a lot of communities, and you guys are ride or die. You guys are savages. Savages. What's up, Hexkin? What's up, Tin Top? That's amazing. I'm here for the tech. Fast Abdul, I've been catching up on your replays as well, learning all
Yep.
about that ink printer you're doing. Okay, so check it out. And Max, you cooking right now, brother. Don't stop. Cook. Thank you very much, Corey. Check him out
Dude,
on SoundCloud.
I've literally been, well, you can't see my screen. That's what I've been doing. That's why you keep seeing me. I've literally been actually cooking while you've been cooking. So we got
Yeah.
two cooking
Well,
going on.
I lost track of time. I got to go pick up my daughter from school. Like, oh, do you hear that? Hear that?
Busted.
All right. I love you guys. I will be streaming later tonight or tomorrow.
Yep.
Hey, I'm on my way. All right, love you, bye. Dude, she has Life 360. So if I don't leave the house within like 1 minute, she'll like text or call me, be like, why are you on the couch? And I'm like, shit. So I love you guys. Ciao. We're just, you don't have enough. Do the ping as well. Because like I said, I wrote down the cutoff for the dark, and we're going to switch it to 1J1 and 1J3. And it might take us a while to figure that out, but that is the new deal.
That's a sexy deal, dude.
You're getting like $34 market price, like counter price, like at like retail price for darn pink miss well. For $31, you're getting $34 of just straight value. Just straight value.
Not even counting
Not counting the lottery, not counting future yield, what it could be. So I love you guys. Take all later, y'all. Mint, dude. Just mint. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you guys. Ciao.